Some cops seem to confuse the difference between public property and private property. And my couple of years of being homeless, I've been harassed quite a few times in many cities. And it seems like some cops know what they're doing and others don't. Others just flat out harass. Most recently, I got harassed last night by a cop, and I recorded a little bit of it, but that doesn't really give a clear meaning of what was going on, because what would happen, it doesn't give the background of what was going on. What happened was I was sleeping in the parking lot of a store, a big chain store, which I'm here right now actually. And a cop come by at 9 p.m. and just started asking me what I'm doing here, where I came from, where I'm going, and who I'm staying with, or am I homeless, and all this stuff. And I tried to answer the questions as best I could, but it's like I'm on private property. It's like I didn't have any complaints. He just started harassing me like I was on public property, and there's definitely a difference. I mean, I could get permission from the owner of the property to sit on it. There's no curfew like you would find at the parks. There's just it's a difference. It's public property. Private, the city owns it on public property, and the city makes their rules that the cop follows. There's no taxes that are really being paid for it. And a lot of cops that have harassed me on like the library property, or even the parks, where they say, hey, you got to get out of here, it's past curfew. I mean, they that's what they enforce. They're they perform a public duty. They can't just come on to a private property, and see me sitting in a car and start telling me I'm camping and accusing me of that and stuff. It's like somebody, like a cop, just coming on into your home or something, or you just start walking around your home on your property, and if they see you in your car, start accusing you of camping or something. I'm pretty sure I'm on private property. It looks like it's one of those retail developments where it's several businesses sharing the same type of parking lot. But I think he was just trying to perform some street justice. I decided to stand my ground just for the night. After he took off, I didn't leave. I had a little difficulty sleeping, thinking he might come back, so I'm a little tired, but he didn't come back. But I mean, I didn't bring up the issue of public and private property with him. I talked about other stuff that I recorded, but I think, yeah, he just either he's confused on the difference between how to enforce private property and what's going on it, suspicious behavior and whatnot. Me being here in hours when the store is closed, I'm like, okay, what are proper hours to be here? Do I have to be here exactly when the store's open? Then is that it? And then there's no time in between the opening of the store, or whatever. No, it's up to the landowner to decide what I could do on their property. And a lot of cops have gone with that notion. Okay, let's contact the property owner, all right, and see if they give you permission. I've had cops say that, and that sounds like the proper thing to do. Let's contact the property owner, the person who's running this property, and see what they say. You can't just be a rogue cop coming up to strangers on private property and start accusing them of doing suspicious things on the property. You really need a complainant, otherwise you're just being a rogue cop on private property. and that's a confusion between public property and private property.